Hello, brothers and sisters of land. Welcome to my page. My basic comments, since I try to keep it down and then to get it under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, that's very important. And not important to liberals, to retards, people, believe God, people to smoke, people to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. That's the 80% of you should not be listening to my videos. That's the disclaimer. I say that because there's a lot of people who just use their emotions, EDBs, emotional douchebags out there. That's an old term. That's a term I made up, emotional douchebags. Because I'm raised in the 80s in Brooklyn, New York. Read my descriptions, read my credentials. No one is like me. Do not compare me to them. Do not do that. You're wasting your time. You can go to Kevin Han Samuels as an image consultant. I am not that person. I do not hate on this game. I like the way he sounds to women, and that's it. I don't know anything about the man. Please stop sending me his videos. Okay, thank you very much, though, for recognizing me, because I'm not here to defeat him. He won by he actually made one video and became popular. I don't care about such a things. But of course, other than that, let's go on with the topic today. Today's topic was how to protect yourself from the cancel culture, which is mainly masked as a feminist movement, covert. Okay, it's like if you have the feminist movement that occurred back in the the early 60s. Okay, this is the next step. It evolves over time. Everything evolves over time, but nobody really hears about the MRA, the men's rights activists. Nobody hears about that. Now the MGTOW is getting pretty popular because enough is a fucking enough. Okay, right? So you guys who have a lot of money, you're in danger. I've told you this time and time again. You have all this money, right? You are prone to be a target. And there's even guys who haven't had a lot of money who probably got targeted too. So you got to be careful with that too. But you're going to be the point to where you're sitting on the pedestal right somewhere. Lots of people know you, right? So how do you protect yourself? How do you protect yourself from a cancer culture, which can just say anything just to pull you down or bring you to court so you can spend money? How can you do this? Try not to be popular in the first place, right? Okay, there you go. That's the first step. You try your best not to be too popular, because there's no defense against you needing to pay some sort of money to some sort of attorney, because it's extortion. They want to make you suffer, man. They want to make you suffer. I go into court by myself. I don't need nothing. They don't get nothing out of me, because they're going to be saying you're poorly represented. I'm going to tell them I'm schizo. I ain't got nothing else to say. And that completely cuts everything off. They can't throw someone away. They ain't got no evidence. Okay? They ain't going to throw me away. I've been in the court already. I know how the system is simplified to say, hey, I'm coming here. I don't need an attorney. Hey, I ain't got nothing to say. And they'll say yes or no. The judge is supposed to ask those questions, or they'll just have to cancel each time. Sometimes you have to go backwards in order to go forward sometimes, guys. If you're a high-profile male, okay, I'm not going to call you an alpha male because you got a lot of money or you're a fucking celebrity, because obviously that don't mean you're truly an alpha like myself, okay? You guys have to make sure you stay out of that limelight. Who are you and where are you, okay, right? So I'm telling you ways to keep your monies to yourself, and you keep yourself out of the profile area, because women when they get angry, they get greedy. Okay? They want money, because they get the pussy all dragging and shit, clappy, jappy, loosey goosey, nolly pussies. That these bitches, when they get older, no, they gonna do some hustling, and they gonna get tired after they do that porn shit that they were doing and shit. And they gonna be getting tired of doing that. Okay, they haven't been trained by alpha fathers, so they're going to be getting angry. That's the only solution. They're going to try to talk to their lawyer friends who predominantly Milano the white, or white crackers, okay, the snowmans, okay. And of course, as I said before, I'm a comedian. I have no time for sensitivity. I really, really, please do not strike and report my channel, because it's not going to happen. It's not going to keep happening. So every time you do this to someone who's not breaking policy, they're going to find out that those things won't work anymore. I think they should take off the report button, okay, unless there's actual terrorism going on, because I could say whatever the fuck I want to anybody about anything on this YouTube, on this Facebook, and I'm not hating on them. It's just that if the policy says don't defame someone's character, especially if you're really popular, or don't dox someone and shit and make false rumors about a person, you can get a person killed just by taking a person's face I know the dangers of it, but that's called karma for the person who started it. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're a high profile person, try to stay away from the media. I know there's a few knuckleheads out there, the dimwits, dumbbags out there, ditzies, who would try to do things, do magic to my pages and shit, and try to dox me. But I don't really give a flying monkey's ass because I'm cringy, okay? So why would you want to do that to a person who's schizoaffective? I don't know, okay? There's people who out there who have that much hate. Now, and then there's people who call me mentally ill, but don't really know me, don't truly know me. They don't know me. But people who really know me, they say, okay, this motherfucker's legit. He's the real McCoy. But I'm just trying to help you guys to stay away from that limelight, because you'll get these accusations from the dark, and you know where they're coming from. They ain't coming from no nigga, okay? They coming from some white, light-skinned, mulatto type snow queen bitch who is just basically saying, oh, I want some money, okay? Or they want to make you suffer, okay? All right? Because black women don't do that type of shit. They're not high profile in the face. Okay, I said darker skinned females. And, you know, I got to be real specific because it's like, I don't see too many black sisters, darker skinned females, which are more beautiful than white women, you know, hands down, okay? Not Neapolitan ice cream. It's common sense. It's just that these days, people just get so angry and they want to take you to the trash. So you got to have a way to counter that shit. So in the meantime, just do what I asked you to do. Get off the limelight. If the more popular you become, the more the women is more likely making you popular because they find you slightly attractive. I don't want to be super attractive to women. That's why my shit ain't all popular, right? So I know I'm a 7 out of 10. I don't have to worry about that because I know I'm excellent in many different areas, departments, which makes me more attractive, okay? But that's another subject. But a lot of guys out there, they use their beauty to up themselves and then they get more popularity, which is cool too. But be careful when you're up there, you are high risk. You're high risk because you're too ambitious. I'm not ambitious all like that on the fucking YouTube. I'm not ambitious like that on the fucking Facebook. But I do get thrown enough times in jail on Facebook. I keep winning and shit and they cut me off. I said, dude, how you gonna put me in 30 days jail by calling someone a snowman? Okay, that's old school shit right there, man. How you gonna cut me off for calling someone a name when they called me a liar? That's an offense. You called me a fucking liar. And I'm like, dude, I'm Joe Capischio. I'm like, I'll bash your fucking head in with my words, okay? I'm like, you gonna call me a liar telling me I didn't do something, and then I'm like, how do you do that? That's an offense to me. But then when I counter it and shit, they block me, okay? But I get countless people in my fucking inbox talking to me about yada, 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 yada. And I say, put your video on your face. Put your video on. Where's the money at? You want a box, put your money where your mouth is at. God damn it, damn. Then they don't have no money. Then they just want to run and type like a little bitch. I can't stand guys who type. And that's all they do. I said, speak. Use the motherfucking inbox. Then they'll call me a pussy. I'm like, how am I a pussy, man? I fought people bigger than me. In my past, and I beat them. How am I a pussy? I don't understand a lot of beta alpha cucks out there. I don't understand that. They have no experience in fighting. They're not a boxer. They don't believe in Paul McGraw. Okay, McGraw. I do that type of fighting skill. My reflexes is really fast, like Mayweather. I see his pattern. I taught Mayweather in my dreams, okay, you know, how to fight. And Bruce Lee, okay. But you don't want to believe me, but that's okay. But when you see me on the court, I'm like, yo, shit, he telling the truth, man. This motherfucker can jump high and grab the rim, and I'm only 5'7", like Spud Webb. But other than that, what am I saying? What am I talking about, you guys? Why are you watching me? How to protect yourself. Protect yourself by being out of the limelight. To be ambitious is not a wise thing all of the time. You gotta be covert. You gotta be broke and then marry a rich woman and then divorce her. Then you get rich too, just like what they've been doing, okay? It's not fucking hard to do. Be quiet. You know, I'm on Twitch and shit. I'm not that popular, but people are starting to donate. People are starting to give. People are starting to become aware. Then you gotta watch out. Okay, some people are magical though. They're not just physical creatures. I do not pertain. I don't have no fear. No false evidence appearing real in this world. I know what this world is like. It's a game world. It's a challenging world. It's a world of experience and galore and lore too as well. You guys have a nice day, and make sure you keep safe, okay? Because I told you, you guys are the victims. You're gonna be the victims again if you don't put this bitch in their place. You're gonna put her in the trash. Lilith is no match for a man, okay? She feeds off of men's weaknesses. Samson and Delilah, okay? Remember Samson and Delilah, and a lot of other powerful kings who have fallen by a woman. Okay, you know, when I play without the fucking queen. And if I win and I beat you without the queen, you suck. You literally suck if I can take off the queen and whip your ass, okay? Alright. Other than that, have a good day and a good night. And be safe. We've already talked about, I hope you learned something here. How to protect yourself if you're a high profile individual. You got 1 million subscribers, you're high profile. Be careful. There's women thinking in the cauldron. They're stirring up something like in The Witcher with those 3 witches under the tree, drinking the blood of saints and good men, taking babies and mixing them in with the blood. Watch that shit. This shit is real. Women get angry, but still, there's no hell spirit in the man score because the Witcher is a male. He seeks out those demons. And on top of that, okay, I think Cersei was a half-breeded witcher too, but she's not fully a witcher, yeah. I think only males can be a witcher. Oh, okay. Okay, I gotta do some more research on the history, the lore of Witcher, because I know he's a mutant. Gerald of Rivia, God. But of course, other than that, I digress. You guys already know how it is. Okay, when you have a Hydra, you cut off one head comes back, you're going to have to cut all the heads off at the same time. And that's what's going to happen to the Lilith and the Jezebel spirit. It's going to destroy itself. It doesn't know how to pertain and sustain itself. It doesn't, because it's not going to make a lot of sense, and it's going to get caught. King Solomon trapped Lilith. You know that, right? Lilith is a spiritual creature that's half in our dimension and half in another dimension. He caught her. He pinned her to a fucking column. Okay. And I was like shocked. Because she wanted to warn King Solomon about a danger that was coming. But King Solomon, you don't go into his temple. Okay. You can't fool King Solomon. The wisest man. The wiser than Jesus. And any man I've read in any book. Okay. He controlled the demons, man. That's a warlock. A warlock is definitely more stronger than a witch. Witch, bitch! You crazy or something? Let me get on out of here. You guys have a nice day. I hope you learned something from here. I hope you learned something simple how to learn it. Just guys are getting too, too many guys are losing now. It's gonna change. It's gonna get some time. The Trump is coming back, but it doesn't matter, A coup de grace in the office, okay, perhaps, okay, he'll be back. But I don't really care if he's back or not. I just trying to say, when something goes wrong and women talk, it just comes back, it falls on their head in the long run. I'm out of here, guys. I hope you learned something. Check my credentials below and watch your mouth, because they'll get blocked, okay? Peace.